Impact have been incredibly impressive, and they're improving week by week. Every week, they seem to gel a little bit more as a team. They seem to work together just a little bit more. Their fluid teamwork is a little more crisp, and they gain that valuable experience as a tag team, which is a completely different realm than singles competition. It definitely takes somebody with a severe mind for tag team wrestling to succeed in the division, and the Impact are focusing all of their strengths on that success.
And the more you work at it, the more you realize what your strengths are, and whatever limitations you have, you work to get rid of them or avoid them entirely. And that is part of the growth process of any tag team, and although the Impact are one of the youngest tag teams, they are rapidly becoming one of the wisest ones.
And Don Juan, self-proclaimed Latin heartthrob.
You know, although we have quite a collection of young ladies here in the arena here this evening, and I think a damn one of them is remotely interested in one Don Juan.
Don Juan just rubbed his ass on the head of Scott Cage.
That probably explains why.
Big forearm shot. Irish whip there by Scott Cage. Back drop.
With a charging lariat, sending Scott Cage down. And as bizarre as Don Juan is, ain't nobody more bizarre than Scotty Smooth.
Arm drag takeover by Scott Cage.
And
if he ripped the arm off and beat him with it, it wouldn't be a befitting punishment.
Probably less expensive just to get a toothpick from the concession stand here at the NWA Arena.
It'd have about the same effect.
And that's what I call serious wood. Thunderous chops across the oft-chopped chest of Scotty Smooth.
Well, look at the guy. He just screamed, somebody slapped the piss out of me.
He gets his wish. Essentially, when muscularity is concerned, I mean, Scotty Smooth is actually fairly well developed as far as cut and definition. Just not a lot of mass there. He's more ass than mass.
And that's all above his shoulders. Spin wheel kick by Scott Cage. Tag made into Kaos. And there's a double Irish whip by the Impact. Double hip toss, beautifully executed.
And I'd like to apologize to the family of the late, great spaceman Frank Hickey for comparing Scotty Smooth to the late, great superstar.
As well you should.
Yeah.
Spinebuster slam there by Kaos. Don Juan into the aid of his newly found tag team partner. And there's an Irish whip reversal. Take of the arm there. Swinging neck breaker by Don Juan.
I guess since the Elite Swingers are no longer a tag team force here, I guess Scotty Smooth has to look for greener pastures. Perhaps it is with Don Juan. Goes to show you that Don Juan will tag team with anybody.
Side rusted leg sweep there, followed by an elbow by Don Juan.
Crowd quite obviously behind Scott Cage and certainly Kaos. Here at the Impact, definitely making an impact, as the name implies.
Speedy Nelson getting involved, preventing the extracurricular activities of Scotty Smooth. Big DDT by Don Juan.
We're talking about a man who has been schooled by Rudy Boy Gonzalez, one of the, think of the off-cliche, wily ring veteran, but Rudy Boy Gonzalez, as they say, has forgotten more about professional wrestling than most folks will ever learn. And he's the man who's been teaching Don Juan the ways and means of all the things that go on in professional wrestling. So as much as a goofball as Don is, in many ways, he's quite a skilled and has a very promising career waiting for him. If he's tasting tag team partner, we'll only be picking up a little bit here.
Forearm to the back of the head. Kaos brings Scotty Smooth in the hard way. An Irish whip into the far corner. Big clothesline. Taking the head of Scotty Smooth clean off his shoulders.
That's right, nothing inside.
Oh, good grief. Blockbuster sit-out powerbomb combo, and the Impact pick up the victory.
And the Impact now taking out the garbage. Didn't know it was trash night. But it's Kaos and Cage, collectively known as the Impact, continuing on their winning ways here at NWA Wildside. And I guess it's back to square one for the team of Don Juan and Scotty Smooth.
This is between me and Jeff Jarrett.
The battle lines have been drawn.
I never was with you, and I never will be.
The National Wrestling Alliance has united to combat Vince Russo's Sports Entertainment Extreme.
What is it you are trying to accomplish? You want sex!
Tune in to NWA TNA, Total Non-Stop Action Wrestling.
It says pro wrestling on the marquee.